so
Yeah.
I can't pull in because I got it gated off.
No, that's okay. You can just go right up into that. That's pretty good right there. Yeah, I'm excited.
Before we begin, I want to make something very clear for the record. The rumors, threats, gossip, and false narratives that were spread against me, my company, and the OptiView brand by a fired promoter predated these emergency response incidents by approximately 8 months. This is important because those false narratives did not begin because of these ER calls. They were already happening long before, and that timeline is supported by cease and desist letters issued by a law firm we hired at the time to address the ongoing defamation, threats, and reputational harm. The ER calls discussed in this episode were not evidence of wrongdoing by OptiView, me, or our staff. These were emergency situations involving individuals with pre-existing personal, health, and/or substance-related issues. We called for help because lives were at risk, and because calling emergency services was the responsible and humane thing to do. These incidents are further supported by surveillance video, witness testimony, documentation, available records, and other evidence showing the circumstances leading up to those calls. The purpose of this podcast is not to exploit anyone's personal struggles, but to correct the record and address how these emergency calls were later twisted, weaponized, and used to damage my reputation, my permitting process, my business, and now I allege my standing in court. Calling emergency services to help save lives should never be turned into character assassination. It should never be used years later as gossip, bias, or prejudice against a business owner who acted responsibly. This episode is about timeline, context, evidence, and truth. The false narratives came first. The ER calls came later. And now we are correcting the record.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off. All right, hang on just a minute. All right, we're back again with Jason White. He is actually at the old store. I'm excited. We're going to be talking today about unfortunately, when you're on that main road, 1792, there is questionable behavior, and we had to call the ER a couple times to save a couple lives. We had a guy helping us out. All right, so this is Joey here. We gave him work, and we tried to show him the most love that we could throughout his time there at the venue. He'd always show up. This is kind of interesting. Watch this. Trying to get inside. So he was always tweaking. There's nothing we could do about it. He knew not to come there. Oh, this is the county harassing us. But Joey knew not to come there when we were open for business and to not come stoned. Here he is again.
Oh, the prime gotta make it. Over to Joey, don't see fucking body.
We never had a body was Joey.
Yeah, Jay, look yourself. You're a deep blood, aren't you?
Is that you, Joe?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I see you. Oh, okay, I'm in the RV now.
How do I look?
You look good. I'm in the RV now. I'm in the RV now.
So you get the point. He was showing up. He's not supposed to show up when we're open, but he shows. He's always at the family. I understand. I gave the guy a lot of love. I showed him a lot of love, and I did the best that I could as a business owner. I am not a Boys and Girls Club. I'm not here to clean up 1792. He would walk everywhere, and to go to his uncle's, he'd have to pass my building every time. So he'd always pop over. I'd give him a water, show him as much love as I can. He'd continue his journey on. But we were open one day doing a special night, and he comes over. We're going to show this clip. I had to let out a really rich client, so I let him out, and then he shows up. He walks up from the street, and we call the ambulance thereafter. So there's the guy coming up. He walks from the street here. We show the cops other angles. You see this. And he's just, he doesn't make it inside, you know. And he's already, as you can tell in the other clips, some questionable habits. And then We've got him just staring at the lighting around the building and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's mesmerizing to him. We play all kinds of wild music. This was a techno night. But he just falls very gently here. You see, it's a fall. Thank God that statue's, real heavy marble. And like, we should not be held accountable for the actions of others, but this was used against us in permitting, and we're also going to be having his mom come on the podcast to discuss how grateful she is that I came out and resuscitated him and called the ambulance.
We can't stand up.
So this is the footage we retrieved off of the security system. So there he falls gently, and I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. I come out there, letting out a special guest, and I'm helping the guy. There I am right there, helping the guy out. I turn him over, I'm patting his back. Why should that be used against me as a venue owner? I mean, we probably have to call police on 1792 quite regularly with the gas station, the bars, everything else that's going on there, and we'd have to close every business on that strip if we're going to be worrying about people walking up to your venue. Obviously, we showed some questionable behavior prior to him walking up, and we'd always try to encourage him not to do the hard stuff. The whole family would encourage him not to do the hard stuff. But when people want to do things that they're not supposed to do, that's not my fault. And now we're going to go into a couple of clips of some really happy women real quick before we get into another ER visit that you got to witness in my RV. So this is Brittany. She loves the venue. Take everybody, I mean, look at her there. Amazing, right? This is when we have the big stage. And then this is a girl that did a piece of art for us in the venue there.
Yeah.
And look at here. People just dress like they're at the beach. I can't control that, That's nothing to do with me. And then we had, look at Amber Nova.
Fans, friends, and followers of Instagram. It's professional wrestler Amber Nova here at OptiView Entertainment.
So she's real big. Look at this. This is a real big one. Rita with WWE.
How did you enjoy today?
Okay. This so good. You're the best. The picture, oh my God, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful picture. The studio, nice. This is the best.
Talk to me about David.
And then we got, here's Anne-Marie. This is Joey's mom. She's there cleaning. She works hard. She's an excellent worker. We're cleaning up the building before we move out. During events, we had some tent nights. We're supporting local artists. They come in there, set up their tents on the cheap, right where you are. And then, look at this.
Great people. You're welcome.
That's good, Gina. You're making him feel good.
Thank you.
We're showing the guy love. So now we're gonna go ahead and discuss another incident that you witnessed. So this particular friend of mine's, I had known them for about a year. They had questionable behavior, so we stopped kind of associating with them for about 4 months. I hadn't seen them. She was getting out of the ER, was desperate for some food and to help her get situated and everything like that. And you're there in my RV, and within 30 minutes, we have to call the ambulance on her. She turns completely white. I'm sure she has all kinds of questionable habits, along with being in and out of the ER that predate me by a decade. Same thing with Joey that we just showed you. There's decades of details that predate them coming to my venue, having to call the ER. We call to save her life. I'm in my RV. I have a cannabis card, obviously, I don't know where she got this joint from, but all of a sudden there's a joint that she lights up. I didn't give it to her. I didn't give her authorization. I'm there cooking for both of you. You remember this. She just grabbed something she smokes. She probably brought it herself. I don't know where she got the joint. Anyway, but at the end of the day, that doesn't give any merit to the big reveal. And the big reveal is this idiot that was talking smack about me in the community. And we're gonna go ahead and show you some of the big reveal right now. This guy was so jealous. High school drama. Photobomb all the time.
You can show that you're not.
That you gotta protect
shitty behavior.
You gotta protect the whole city against me. Is that right?
My people.
Protect the whole city. You're an asshole.
My people.
Protect the whole city, man. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm just this Friday. That's it. I don't want to do anything else with you.
You see what's happening. So dude, check it out.
Talk
You're
whatever.
gonna be like this to me.
Very
talk whatever you want to talk about.
I will fucking take every goddamn thing that I have. I will fucking put it in the most multimedia fucking presentation so people understand why I'm not here anymore after I fucking said you're my best friend and that I'm so fucking proud of you and that every fucking thing that I do, every conversation is speaking so well of you.
Cognitive
to defend
decline.
you. When my people come to me with what the fuck they feel, I defend you.
Threaten me.
Why are they
You got it all. There ain't nothing I've ever done to anybody. There's nothing I've ever done to anybody that deserves any type of protection that you so-called need to be out there.
Wow.
Lauren fucking Hardy. Give it up! Give it up! To the Orlando locals, he was the one that ran Base Night. Remember where Base Night was? At Gil? The club that just randomly shut down to be made into fucking apartments? Remember the fucking parking lot behind that fucking club? Imagine a girl screaming for her life there. Imagine multiple girls screaming for their lives there. Imagine being threatened after that. And you just gotta stay silent. I'm just saying, Base Night was a very loud night.
Very rough
You get
crowd.
away with a lot, even stealing from people, even not paying your DJs, even stealing from your own managers. Because the fact that you're still running around the rave scene like a fucking weirdo, I'm scared. Not for myself, but for you and for everyone else involved around you.
Yeah, this is Lauren Hardy, Mr. Gagnon. I got a second bullshit letter from you and your psycho client, Mr. Joseph Diaz. So let me be very, very clear about this. The only person that is responsible for any type of harassment or defamation or libel or slander is your psycho-ass fucking creepy client. That's the reality. You are harassing me. You are to cease and desist your action. I will not take down any post that I've made online, and you can quote me on that. Your client is freaking guilty, and you can expect to hear from my lawyer. Understand? Sending me these bullshit, fake-ass letterheads with whatever type of nonsense that you are trying to formulate here, it ain't gonna work. I'm guilty of nothing, and you guys are fucking pathetic. So, just to sum up one last time, your client is a fucking scumbag piece of shit that is a creepy-ass person that I stopped doing business with, and I'm not going. I refuse to pull down any posts that I've made, and you guys can all collectively go fuck yourself. Quote me.
All right. So we just wanted to show that because it's important that people understand. Look, why are girls that look so good? Why are celebrities hanging out with us? Why are people having such a good time? Look at me as a mermaid, man. I mean,
I did.
What's
I
that?
had a great time.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with what we were doing there. There's absolutely no reason to judge us for giving work to this poor guy. There's no reason why we should have been continually harassed. Look at all the county people here. I understand there's concerns in life safety, but they're using all these excuses just to harass us in lieu of the landlord to protect him for everything that happened there, that he wanted to try to hide and conceal. And so the issue here is I want you, in your own words, your testimony on camera here now, when you came over and you're with me and I had to call the ER for that female friend of ours that in 30 minutes she just gets out of the ER, and I had to call to put her back in the ER for whatever health issues she's got going on. They used all this against us in permitting. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I don't do drugs. And I was just here because I like the atmosphere. It was really set up nice. And I would just come up here just to chill out with Joseph every now and then and just sit in the back, and we would just talk. And it was good conversation, and we had ideas. We talked about growing this thing. I mean, the ideas that were coming out of his mind and the ideas we were tossing back and forth were pretty awesome. And it was going to be a really good community venue, something good for this community. At least I thought so. Anyway, as I showed up, there wasn't anybody here yet. It was early. I showed up. Joseph's cooking out back, so I walked around back to the camper. Walked in the camper. He's cooking. Invited me in for dinner. I said, cool, I'll just chill here. I noticed the young lady sitting there, and she's smiling and happy, kind of already kind of a little out of it, but she, man, within 5 minutes of me being there, she had taken a couple chokes off of a little doobie that she pulled out and hit the floor. I'm like, bro, what's up with that? I'm like, we need a call. Let's call right now. And you're cooking food. You had nothing to do with it. And I'm like, dude, she just dropped on the floor, bro. Just hit the floor.
Yeah, it's
so,
nuts.
Man, I don't know. And then that's when you told me she had just gotten out of the hospital. She was looking for a place to stay. You just don't know what these people are going through, what they're putting in their bodies, what their addictions are, or anything like that. And, they can fool the best of us. They come into your territory, looking like they're, all good. I'm all good. I'm fine. Everything's good. Next thing you know, they're not good. Clearly not good. Yeah,
and that could happen. This situation probably happens on the daily at gas stations, at Walmarts, pawn shops. Any place, a business that's on a major highway. When you run an establishment that we're trying to do there, you want to be on a major road, or try to be anyway. So there's good and bad that comes with that. The county, the permitting department, they shouldn't discourage people by using it against you when it comes to calling the ER. We did what we had to do to save a life. And it gives no merit to that guy you just saw that threatened me when I got rid of him and spread a whole bunch of lies and gossips. And so let's take a look at this. Look at this girl. This is a big time DJ. Check her out. I'm gonna show you some stuff. Her name is Letha Blake. She's done some big time sets, EDC Orlando. She DJ'd EDC, and it's a big girl. This is big time people, and hanging out with me and enjoying it, having a good time. Like, we don't gotta do anything that. She's a good singer. Look at this. She's gonna be doing a podcast too. She sings, really talented girl. She'll be doing her podcast here soon. But the key here,
there were a lot of times that I was here before you even opened, after you closed.
Yeah.
Just chilling, just hanging out. No crap going on behind the scenes. Nothing illicit. No illicit activity. And you just, that was your baby. And you talked to me several times about it, how passionate you were. I felt your passion. And that's what drove me to want to come in here and be like, hey, let me throw some ideas at you. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And just sit there. And I just wanted to listen to what your ideas, bro, because they were amazing. Really good. And none of it was for perversion or just any filth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all about building your brand. And it was a really, really good idea, bro. And a lot of people were sad that what happened, why that happened, and what we're seeing from community leaders, bro, people that we vote for, our sheriffs, our fire departments, and I think, a lot of people are just told what to do. They have to do their job or whatever. But I think a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them guys are probably like, dude, this is just so wrong.
Sure. There's a lot of good people in the county there still.
There is.
Yeah, I got along with a lot of them. I have a video of a deputy hanging out with the augmented reality stuff. I featured it in some other podcasts, man, but we're trying to get justice, but we've had a lot of character assassination on me and the project that are completely 180s of what it really is, and we're not going to tolerate that. And I have so much evidence to show what it's about and what it really is, and I'm not going to allow them to continue trying to say these kind of things about me when everybody had a good time, people are enjoying the venue, we're a safe place. We're not going to project onto us what was happening and I'll say it because it's closed now, so the nightclub guilt, we're not going to project the stuff that was happening at that nightclub guilt onto my brand. It's not right. It's unacceptable. And if we look at this here, I mean, look, we've had plenty of people have fun in my RVs. Women, beautiful women, women that are way younger than that person that had that incident. Feeding everybody. We're making sure everybody has a healthy diet. We always cook for the team. We weren't able to have our kitchen, so that messed up a lot of attendance type situations.
But you still made it work.
We do ghost kitchen, or we'd cook in our RV and make a meal of 100 people in an RV. So it just, you have to have efficiency. So when you're not efficient, you can't make profits. And I have all this commercial stuff that I couldn't use. Imagine if Amazon didn't care about efficiency. Where would they be? I mean, that's a key thing. They get it down to dollars and cents. So let's look at the kitchen here. Let's take a look at this. This was a lot of the kitchen equipment that was in the warehouse. This is at the old store on Colonial. We brought all this to Longwood. We bought all this commercial stuff. I mean, this is nice stuff. We're not playing around here. We bought all these commercial fridges and freezers, and we did it in brand new grillers. All this is electric, so we're gonna do a whole electrical infrastructure overhaul on that building, which we were starting to do. We were working with the electrical company, which you were able to see in other podcasts and stuff like that. Let's take a look at our electrical systems here. We were using all state-of-the-art stuff. For the system, for our systems, our distribution center is state-of-the-art panels, 3-phase, all breakers, nice stuff, high quality, state-of-the-art, and they want to treat us like we're some idiots that don't know what we have. And I bought all this stuff prior to moving there. I sent all of the receipts to the county, like, hey, we've already owned all this. Our distro has a master kill switch on it. It has a main disconnect. We fixed all of our duress that we had to do under duress. We fixed all of our electrical issues in 7 days, but his 14-month delay and then continued torting us is a big problem. It's a beautiful building. Unfortunately, it's owned by in my opinion, an idiot that just wanted to do torts to try to have something that don't belong to him. And look where he is now. There's nothing going on there. The whole community's suffering. All the businesses around there were uplifting when we were bringing wealth to the area. What is the problem? The problem is there's no winning when you have someone that has ulterior motive to try to have something that doesn't belong to them. There's nothing I can do to win on that. There's absolutely nothing. And look at this girl here. As you've seen her in the RV, hanging out, working with us. All these women, we supported a lot of women working with us all the time in film production, all kinds of stuff. The fact that we had to call the ER to save a life and they use it against me in permitting is complete BS. A lot of my team was there when we did that, when they said, oh, you're lucky no one died there. The county, police, sheriff, ER have no business in trying to give any merit to what this idiot here was saying. The vile, disgusting things that this guy was saying about me in the community. They have no right to get involved in high school drama. It's high school drama.
Only the guilty accused, Joseph. He's gonna, everything that's talked about against you is exactly what took place over there. So
yeah,
that's, when they're busted, they just start accusing, just throwing out accusations at everyone else to cover their ass. So
yeah. Hey,
well, and the anger, just that anger, that projected anger.
Yes.
I mean, that's not an admission of guilt in itself. Go figure. That's the name of the club.
Projected anger. That guy is so deranged and delusional. But again, I allege he was torting me with the landlord's help, because again, they spent 30 minutes talking together. And so why wouldn't they in private exchange numbers? And then all of a sudden I have a Trojan horse in my company that's supposed to be a promoter. His behavior changed immediately after he had that 30-minute conversation with my landlord in private. My landlord was always showing up, which I didn't fully care or mind at the time. It's his building, it's his baby. I'm here to let him see it, whatever. I'm taking care of it. And he comes there when we're closed, and that promoter is there. Just always lingering and hanging out. And so we basically, he convinces me, the promoter convinces me that he can talk to the landlord to that he'll be able to stop all the torts. He's powerful enough that he has enough influence. He can stop the landlord from doing the torts by by having a conversation. So I let them talk together in private for 30 minutes, and they obviously probably exchange numbers. And when he comes back in the building, he raises his head up high like this, and he looks right at me. And he knew right then and there that he was going to be a problem. That's what he wanted to do. So we have so much tortious interference by this landlord, even down to staff, people that I'm hiring, promoters. It's not right, and it needs justice, and it needs to be heard in court. And I need my day of justice so that I can get back to where I need to be. And no business owner, what kind of example are we setting in America? I spent my youth, the last 15 years, working on this business. It started as New Dimension USA. Look it up on Sunbiz, 2010, right? What are we sending to entrepreneurs if we're gonna allow high school street drama and then officials to protect the landlord that clearly we've gone over it in another video? We'll leave a link in the description where I revealed the evidence that he had a pre-existing situation that he didn't want to remove in a timely fashion. He was hoping to just time me out and I would go away, keep my stuff, lock me out, and then get me for the balance in lieu of the equipment. These are all the things I allege. And so just because I'm young and inexperienced and my last name is Diaz and I'm Spanish doesn't give you the right to be entitled to think that you can just have what I put into your building, the $2 million worth of equipment, and that you're gonna tort me the whole way. You're gonna try to gaslight it like I caused it. I mean, how more narcissistic can we get? That's not what we do, and it's illegal. It's illegal to put someone in almost $1 million worth of debt and then tort them. Whether it's a loan, a lease, anything that you're doing with someone, you're not allowed to tort them when you're doing business with them, especially when you put them in a mountain of debt. Well, anyways, I appreciate you coming on again. I'm sure it's hot out there, and we did some cool graphics this time around. We're adding more stuff to the situation here to make it look even better. But
nice.
We're causing quite a storm right now with the podcasts and letting the right people see them. I send them out to the court so they can look at everything. And so it's not even about how many views we're getting right now, but we are going to start a whole campaign soon on the podcast throughout social media and YouTube to really, really push everything. We're just going to finish publishing a few more, and then we're going to have all of them ready to go. So I know his lawyer is worried because his lawyer's done a lot of bad things to try to hide this guy. So did the county officials to try to protect this guy. And all of them thought, oh wow, there's some drama with a promoter we could use against him. Oh, that'd be great. Guilt, right? There's a reason why it's closed. There's a reason why it's still closed. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with what was going on there. And no official, nobody should be using this guy's words. This guy right here, this deranged man, in my opinion, should not be using this guy's delusional thinking that he's gonna have what I worked hard for. You think you're gonna work with a landlord to have what I built in the last 15 years?
Right.
I don't think so. It's not gonna happen.
Wow.
And you're not gonna use the county, you're not gonna use false narratives, and I don't care if I had to call ER on people to save their lives. It gives no merit, absolutely no merit to what he was saying to spread out there.
Yeah.
And local officials should have nothing to do with high school drama, but they wanted to use it to try to still cover their ass for all of the failures that happened during permitting that they enabled. Bob Pike, and I'll say his name on camera, I don't care. Bob Pike, you know what you did. You allowed the landlord to hide and conceal. You forced the commingling of my permit with his issues, and that's wrong, and I should do a complaint on you too. But anyway, we are just trying to get this landlord because the landlord all started with the landlord. The landlord trying, Mitch Marqui Longwood LLC, trying to project like I did that upstairs. I didn't do it, and we'll put a link in the evidence video y'all can watch. I appreciate you coming on today and talking with me.
You're always up to good stuff, bro, and I like what you do. I love what you do, and I can't wait to see you again soon, brother. I miss you.
All right, I miss you too. I'll talk to you soon. All right, later.
You got it, Joseph.
All right, bye-bye.
Peace.
Bye-bye.